Stephen, do you think there's enough discussion about, do we need to be even thinking about committing $43 billion of taxpayers' money?
Well, Obama released his national broadband plan this week, and there's certainly no talk of $43 billion over there. There's a few similarities with, shifting spectrum from broadcasters to 4G and mobile and this sort of stuff. But I think there's nowhere in the world where a government is promising to spend $43 billion. And it's just bizarre that you've got, the government offering, or NBN Co offering $8 billion to Telstra, and Telstra saying, well, we need $13 billion. And the federal government's trying to get their budget back into surplus after the GFC and all this stimulus spending, and I just think the numbers are not going to stack up. We're already seeing in Tasmania that the pricing of the NBN Co services are going to be quite high. The housing industry is being slugged for $520 million a year under legislation revealed this week, and Conroy's not revealing the $25 million report that McKinsey's and KPMG did. So I think it's turning into a schmozzle. The government has switched to healthcare reform, and if they hadn't done healthcare reform, we'd be having a lot more discussion about this harebrained NBN stuff.
All right, well, harebrained you may describe it as, but isn't it the case, Stephen, that if whatever deal they might be able to do with Telstra, that will reduce the overall cost?
But they're billions apart from Telstra, and Telstra directors will not do the deal. So the government, to make the deal work, the government has to spend a stupid amount of money to compensate Telstra shareholders. And I don't think that the government's going to come up with $13 billion in this environment, with the budget coming up in an election year. Yet, they're already out there building in Tasmania and in outback Queensland. So it's just, after pink bats, I think that people are going to look at this and just say the government has a habit of biting off huge projects, trying to do things far too quickly, and then coming a cropper when they realise just how complex it is. And this is the most challenging one of them all.